So JayR, fun fact, JayR won the Blacksmith Esam Throwdown back in February to win him a ticket to New Orleans. Owner of Fifth Vessel Cafe.
Wow.
Yes.
That's a lot of awesome accolades.
Yeah. And Mr. One More Pour, a veteran in this competition. Home of
One More
Motion
Pour.
School of Academy.
One time, Sam Spillman, 2019 U.S. Barista Champion, came out to New York. I asked her to come out, and I said, I want to train you. I want to train you for Coffee Fest because she wanted to compete. And we booked it with Motion. We went to Motion's coffee shop, and he like hung out and watched the lesson. And then when Coffee Fest came around, they went against each other. Yeah.
It's like he knew.
And he won. And he used all of the advice I gave him. I know it. So Motion's doing something interesting, and he did dose the milk and pull the shot at the same time. I love it, but the pitchers are really far away from.
Yeah, I would assume that.
It's just a little tougher to do it that way because you're focusing on your not spilling from a far distant stretch. Sorry.
But see, what Motion's doing, it scares me because he's.
Look at that cup; it's leaning.
Yeah, it's leaning.
It could fall.
It's nerve-wracking.
That could fall. If it falls, it's all over.
JayR is someone to not underestimate. A professional pourer, whoop ass in Houston. Pardon my French. So I'm expecting a really, really good battle. If Motion can slow down and not rush,
Motion looks calm and cool and collected.
I think Motion's gonna go with a wing, and then he's gonna possibly do 3 or 4 stacks on top, nice and clean.
Motion typically does do a wing. You're right.
Yes.
But Motion does sometimes struggle with the execution of the final layers.
Yes.
Oh, solid wing. Nice. I like this.
Oh, I like this too, Mo.
So far, beautiful. JayR with a beautifully flowy Rosetta, but not enough texture in the milk to stick those inner leaves. But a beautiful,
never
beautiful.
Seen this pattern from Mo. Well.
That's a very Twiz pour.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure Twiz is going to vote for Mo because of that.
Yeah. So what happened here in JayR's for M?
It's not enough milk or not enough foam.
Not enough foam.
It's good texture kind of, but it's not enough foam coming out while JayR is doing the leaves. I mean, the texture looks fine to me, but it looks like maybe they could pour a little bit more foam forward as they're doing these heavy oscillations. You know, the heavier your oscillation when you're doing these ripples like that on the leaves, the thinner your milk is becoming. It has a higher distance to kind of curl up the side of that pitcher. That's thinning the amount of foam that's coming out at one time, so you lean forward more, so more foam comes out to compensate. That's why you always see people kind of lean into the flow as they pull back. They don't lean back in the flow, they lean forward.
That's true.
You got to have donation of foam. Yeah. In this case, we saw, I think, the opposite. I think we just saw a little bit of a light backwards motion.
Well, what I like what Mo did is that in the past, he's washed out his base. He pivoted a little bit and did a 1 drop to frame his base with a second base after that, and then finishing with a simple 2 stack.
Agreed. Motion really crushed it here. This is a beautifully symmetrical pour. Great execution, great color, line clarity. I love the solid frame. I love how it is mostly even all the way around, a little bit of a bulge on the lower left side. But solid frames are hard to get perfect all the way around, and he really executed. Maybe 1 more layer at the top heart, maybe start a little sooner and don't integrate as much. Or save a little room by, rippling a little closer to that first layer rather than going all the way to the top.
Maybe do like a Turner style and stack 2 in there.
Motion moves on.
Well done, Motion. One of Motion's best pours in this competition.
Motion's best pour.
Yeah, Motion's
I would say Motion's best pour.
Well done, Motion. Be proud.
I'm proud.
I'm proud.